Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for
Hey,
coming.
hey
Today I
everyone.
have my co host, Robert, here, Tian Aqua. I
Hey
have
Robert.
Mary down here, like we're the Brady Bunch. And hopefully, here later, Jess will be able to join us. She had something come up, and hopefully, she'll be able to join us here. It'll probably be a
I
few minutes before some people get in here because of how YouTube's been with posting people's links and stuff whenever they go live. It's normally like 5 minutes after they go.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
It's really
notifications.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sometimes you don't even get a half hour notification and people don't even know ahead of
right.
time. But the great thing about that right now is what's up, Vinoski, is that Bob has kind of taken over the reins of the fish tuber notifications on Facebook. Hi, John McKenzie, Amy, and Bob. So that's a good thing
Benoski, John, Amy, Bob.
that that we get to know. Hey, Blake, thanks for coming.
Hey Blake, Benoski.
Hey, everyone.
That everybody can get a chance to see who's live streaming, and it's good for them to be able to pick and choose. There, what's up, Scott? My neighbor. But the Fish Tubers notification website on Facebook I think it's a very good thing. Plus, you can post videos up there and a bunch of pictures of your tanks or whatever. You show progress on your fish hobby. Uh, Tonight, I kind of want, if it is all right with you, Mary, if I ask you a
Mhm.
few questions,
Sure.
so people can get to know you a little better. Hello, Eric, off furloughs. So, what made you want to get into fish keeping?
For me, years ago, I was a veterinary technician and I'm a dog groomer by trade. And I actually like when I was growing up, I would get like this is sad, but I would get like the occasional fish from the fair, the goldfish, the betta, that kind of thing. And when I got older, I got my first 10-gallon tank when I was about 11 years old from Santa Claus. But I ended up keeping turtles. I love turtles. Like, I love turtles. And that's what got me into the hobby. But when I got older and I was doing the grooming and the veterinary technician work, I had somebody from a pet store contact me and ask me to do some grooming. Sorry if my camera's shaking. And of course, excuse me, they were supposed to pay me, but what I did was I would just sit in that shop and look at all the fish, the aquariums, and I just wanted, I just loved that look of a wall of aquariums. So back 20 years ago, I had a fish room when I didn't even know what a fish room was. I had a discus tank, a Malawi cichlid tank, um, just various whatevers. I had angelfish, I had all kind of things, but I really didn't know a whole lot. Like, it's just incredible what I've learned on YouTube. And honestly, I don't know how I was keeping all those fish at that time, especially the discus. The people, I'd just take my water in and get it tested. They helped me, the whole way. Like if it was off, the parameters were off, or they set me up a peat filtration unit to make the water whatever, make it right for the discus. I was actually breeding and raising them too. So I'm hoping to do that again someday. So when I came back into the hobby this time, a friend of mine gave me a betta because she noticed I didn't have any fish anymore and gave me one of those little teeny, betta whatever setups. And I started researching YouTube, just looking at them, and I found all the Planet Aquarium communities. Like I found Green Aqua and George Farmer and MD Fish Tanks, and it just sparked my interest. So now I'm just into it head over heels. I'm up to like 9 nano tanks at home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It, it's one of them things. Once you get back into it, you can't stop.
right. What multi tank?
Yeah, I got 10 right now. And
Oh, that's just right.
yeah, for me, it helps with a lot of stress. You know what I mean? So I think it's
Yes,
a
it
good thing.
does. That's another thing that kind of brought me into the community. A lot of people know my story. I had a grandson that, when he was born, things just didn't go right, and we lost him. And I came into the community, and I don't know, one day I just reached out and asked for prayers, and
Hmm.
everybody just came in and just like opened their arms up to me, and it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life. And that's why I love you guys so much. You just have absolutely made the greatest difference in my life, because you never know who's watching out there that's really suffering or going through something, and just watching videos gets them through that day. Well, that was me. And so, sorry, I get a little choked up, but
No, that's
Love
perfectly
you too,
fine.
man.
I agree with you because when when I first started getting into this YouTube thing, I had some issues myself being in the military, having PTSD and stuff.
yeah,
That it seems like the fish family, like if you have an issue, they'll listen. Uh,
right.
and I think the fish family should keep having each other's back. And I said this, man, I forget whose stream I was on. I get on so many now, it ain't even funny. That I mentioned that toward the end of one of the streams.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
I mean,
This community has got the best people ever. And I remember the first channel that reached out to me was the King Queen Cichlids, and it just
Yeah,
blew my mind. Just the
Scott.
kindness and the support. And so that's why I try my best to watch videos of everybody. I don't get to all of them, but I try to support everybody that I can, because that's what it's about. It is about the community and learning. And it's beautiful. It's the best way to
yes,
put it.
very much so. Yes, it
It
is. I mean,
it is very much.
And learning. And it's beautiful. Oh, is that me? Best way to put it. Echoing.
No, that's me.
Okay. I was trying to say hello to everybody. I think I missed a bunch, but
There's some more
Patty and
Sean,
people
S.
Lori, Science
snuck
Gal,
in here.
Lunatic, Patty,
Hi,
Furlough,
Phoebe.
Scott, Blake, Craig, and Bob. Trying to
Oh
see if
my
I missed
gosh, we've got some
anybody.
great people here. It's so exciting. It really is.
Petro Man.
Got
Hey,
awesome
everyone.
22 people in here. Uh,
And
what is uh, what is your favorite fish that you're keeping right now?
right now, I have to just say it's my bettas. I know that's but I really have enjoyed getting into bettas. Like I got some fancy plaquettes or whatever. I got a actual import, and that one he ended up having a tumor on his head, and he's still going, but he's got he looks like a flower horn.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've done surgery on him. I removed it one time. He's just had a hard time, but he's doing great. But I didn't get to breed him. I had to just forget that plan. But I'm really wanting to get some mud skippers. I love them. I think mud skippers are just the coolest things ever. I know Danikin's got them. Who else? Is it Ginger Graves or the Zen Ginger? Somebody else has them.
Um, George
HC
has
Aqua, George. Yes, and I just think they're the coolest fish. They really are.
it
So,
surprised me how many people have those actually.
oh, I know it.
Uh, oh, I know I'm going to chop this name up. Tishwani. Yeah, I did just chop that up. But anyways, it's another fish tuber that's been around way
Oh,
longer than you know.
you mean
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Tawaza?
Yeah,
Zinza?
something like that. Yeah,
Yes,
Kawaza
yes.
Tanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Tawaza
Tawazi
Tanks.
Tank.
I can't say it either. I knew who you meant.
It's hard.
It is. There's so many incredible people on YouTube, and just the fact that you can come on here and learn so much. really for free. You know, people putting their hearts and souls into their videos. And all you got to do is like and subscribe, leave a comment. Just, it's that simple. And
Yeah.
that's what I, you know. Oh, Ed. Oh, Ed is at 1,000. Yay. Did he make it?
I
just
have
saw it.
6 tanks now, y'all.
You do?
That's where I'm up to now.
They look
I
really
forgot.
good too.
Oh, thank you. I think that was Petro Man who asked me that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's great how that video of your grandson, that was pretty cool.
You know what I did today? I accidentally deleted it because it uploaded twice. So when I did it, I was trying to remove one of them. I ended up removing both of them. So I've got to go back and re-upload it. He is such, gosh, he's such a character. He wants to be a YouTuber someday. And he's got so much personality. He's precious. And he's so funny. He's just too funny.
I think he did very well in that video. For how old is he?
He's only 6.
Yeah, exactly. He has a heck of a personality.
He does, and he loves people. You know what I mean? He absolutely loves to talk to people, and he's just so cute and so positive, but he's just so excited all the time. And he loved what Tico and Jimmy, the Pleco. He found this Pleco. He was only like this big, and the guy at the pet store that I did a tour of gave him to me because he was so little, and he was scared. He was scared something was wrong with him because when he bagged him for me, he kind of like started flopping over in the bag, and he was like, "Oh my goodness!" So he just said, "I'll let you take that one for free." Well, we got him home and got him in the aquarium, and Jimmy's doing just fine. And he has a pineapple.
Did he? Yeah, he has a pineapple.
That's awesome.
The SpongeBob pineapple.
Yeah, that was funny. Did he name the fish himself?
He is great. I'm sorry.
Did he name the fish himself?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That was all him. And actually, when it happened was when I was doing the video. I had no idea that he had these names for him. And I mean, it literally unfolded just as I was sitting there, and I was showing the little fish, and he said, "That's Jimmy." I mean, just out of nowhere. And then he said, "This is his friend, what Tito or Tico or something." It was so funny.
It was. Yeah, because you uploaded that video twice, didn't you?
Yes. And so when I went and tried to I've got to go back and re-upload it though, because it was so funny. And he had me laughing so hard I was literally crying. Like I was crying. It was so cute. Oh. Hey, Josephs.
What's up, Joseph?
I'm having some.
He's a new upcoming YouTuber too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has a good channel, and that man right there is full of energy.
Yes, he is.
I wish I had the energy he does.
I've been following him since he was what was it, Joe's Tips and Tricks. I just love him to death. He's a great guy. Let's see. See who else is saying hello. I gotta look down. Of course, I'm always on the phone and doing this because I don't have any fancy equipment, but but it works.
Yeah.
Hello, Griffin.
Watch it, Griff.
But there for a second, I was having issues, like it was being cut in and out and everything.
Yeah.
I hate this thing. Let's see here. Hey, Griffin, Brianne, Joseph, Mike, Craig, Zen Ginger,
Phoebe, Patty.
Yes.
Carrie.
Phoebe, Patty.
Bob, of course, Bob.
Furlow says he uses his phone for most of the time too. I actually do myself. Honestly, all my videos are off my phone. I need to figure out a way to be able to upload videos to the computer That way I can work some tricks with editing. That's what I gotta get
Right.
going.
I've just learned how to put like two videos together, like taking a snippet. I still don't know how to cut it, like cut something off, but I know how to
Yeah.
put two together now. So I feel like I'm figuring it out. And I learned how to put some music on there. So, it's a process, but that's part of this community too. It's fun learning, and we all go through that. We all
Mhm.
start off with just making a little video, figuring out how to just download it, period, and actually putting it out there. But when you start learning some of the tricks, I mean, I'm nowhere. Even Joseph's, I used to talk to him all the time about trying to figure out how to edit. And when I get home, I'm going to go buy me a new phone. I've already put money aside, but my phone's like 3 years old, so it's been dropped in the water change bucket and everything. So I'm lucky I'm still using it.
That's a pretty same good phone. What's up, Jeff Rose? Thanks for coming.
Hey, Jeffro.
Jeff
Don't,
Rose.
don't don't let me find out Phoebe twisted your arm to make you come here. Nah, them two are great. I like watching them guys. Jeff Rose
Oh, I will,
was
Petroman.
my second live stream that I started watching after Dan's, and
Hmm.
I've been watching him ever since. I didn't realize. I think I've been doing started in a YouTube thing 2 years ago. What's up, Pose?
Yeah, I've only been on the whole YouTube scene for about maybe it's going on a year now, say. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, I couldn't be happier than when I am, because there's so many great people, in this fish fam. And I mean, I I just wish that I would have uh found this whole YouTube deal a long time ago. To be honest with you, I
Hmm.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I have watched YouTube before and stuff, but I've never been, where I'm at now as far as, meeting everybody. And
I know it. Isn't it wonderful? And you
I
do
mean,
great. I
they're
enjoy
just
seeing you up on streams.
thank
That's why I
you,
made him
and
my
you guys do
co-host.
as well.
It's a good co-host.
He is.
I
He's very good.
try. I still have a lot to learn, and I mean, I just love everybody. I mean, it's just something that you can't beat because like you get to meet so many people that you didn't even know was actually like that
Oh my
here.
goodness, it's amazing. Just like our friends in Australia, like Craig and Blake's and GRB and
T-Bones.
all these guys. Yeah, it's just so neat to be able to talk to people from all over the world. It is just really, and you feel like you're right there. You feel like you're neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you've hung around with them your whole life. And I think that's incredible, and I enjoy it more than anything in the world. We're all, it's amazing that just a fish can bring a whole community of people together like they do, and we don't have to worry about our, whatever in our lives. We come together for that, and it's just beautiful. I love it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
Like
definitely. This is a very good thing.
It is,
it's actually got to the
and like,
point now that that I spend way more time here than I do anywhere because like yeah, I have one buddy who has like two tanks, whatever. But I mean, see, like I catch myself talking about fish to people who don't keep them, and then like
right.
that they will like have that look, on their face like there's something wrong with you. Like you got with too many tanks, and that's all you talk about.
And I think about like, what's happened in the world, what we're going through right now. I won't say it, but what we've all been going through for the past couple of months. And I think it was a special and a unique opportunity for people to get together at this particular time. Like we've been placed in each other's paths, and that's just the way I look at it. And I've had some hard times. I did a lot of things in my past that wasn't good, and I had to come back. And it was hard to hold my head up, to keep my chin up, because I felt like I had done so much that nobody wanted to even see me or hear from me again. So just the fact that, like we were just saying earlier, just the people that talk to you and reach out and just get on here and do something positive, give good comments to people, and just support each other. Man, it just changes people's lives, and I appreciate it. I really do. Sorry, I'm not watching
Absolutely.
the chat. So,
Yeah, you're good.
And, and
okay.
to all you fish fam out there in the chat and who is just lurking, um, thank you so much for having me here, and you and
Right.
all you guys are awesome, and we love you, and it doesn't matter what you're going through or what bad times is happening.
Right.
We can all just count on each other and just hang out and have a good time.
Mm, I
What
agree.
what I what I think uh, about this is I agree with you, Mary, about the whole COVID thing. Probably did help a lot of people through a lot because there's people that are going through it mentally, getting what you call cabin fever,
Yes.
and
Yes, absolutely.
there's a lot of people that don't want to go outside their home,
Right.
go and do stuff because they're scared. And like Eric has said before, I think furlough
Mhm.
is it's great. Is this? It's like helping out with good friends without actually going anywhere, hanging out. Sorry,
Right.
and it's just a great thing, especially if you're going through it. Because I mean, we have
It's
hangouts. Like I've been doing if I'm off work the next day, because I do got to get up 4 in the morning our time,
yeah.
and uh, like after some people's live streams, I'll do an after party.
Hmm.
Uh, like Griffin's Fish Room, I help him out. I co-host for him, and he has a hangout on there. Everybody can just joke around, have good laughs, just have fun.
Right. Don't. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yes, those those live stream hangouts, those are awesome. I mean, like that's actually how I first started coming up on because Kevin at Fucking Fish, I remember watching
Sorry.
him on a Griffin stream. It was him and Kenny and a couple more, and then the next day, Kevin he had a live stream during the day, and I think there was like maybe 10 people in there, and then I mean I guess uh just all of a sudden said, I'm going to try to hop up there, and I did, and then ever since, I just
Oh,
been
I
hanging out with
know.
everybody because I mean, you know, it, it's just like y'all was saying. I mean, because of everything, everybody's staying home a lot, and then you get the whole cabin fever deal, and
Right.
that's just this just helps so much. And
It
besides,
does.
besides without everything going on, I would still be hanging out in here regardless. There's just so
I've
many
never
awesome people out there.
I've never even been into the social media thing. Like for a while I did the Facebook thing, to keep in contact with my family and post about how I was doing and stuff like that. But as far as ever getting into any chats or that kind of thing, like I said, the first one I went on was King and Queen Cichlids, and it blew my mind. The first time I got up there and people actually said hello, and how you doing, or just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but it's
Hmm.
just like it's a wonderful feeling to feel like you've been, what do I want to say, accepted, and people care and they want to see what you're doing and I want to see what they're doing. I mean, just watching. videos and that kind of stuff. It's so good. Like you said, for the PTSD and all the different things that go on, it's like, it's great therapy. I mean, it really is. I was reading this from Furloughs. Between
Absolutely.
KT, yes. KG Tropicals was one of the very first ones I watched too. And that's where I got into the betas. I was watching uh Lisa, and I was watching, what's her name, Simply Beta, and Life of Life of Pets, Kasha, I think is her
Hmm.
name. I watched all
Yeah.
those, and I just fell in
Mhm.
love. I fell in love. Craig,
Absolutely. Great to see you.
Craig, he cracks me up. Yeah, and Zen Ginger, my ginger buddy. Now mine's gray though. See it? Look how gray it is.
Oh,
That comes with a
I'm
lot of
gray.
wisdom.
you're
I hope so.
beautiful.
It's gray. Oh, but I feel like I've almost started another life over again. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff in my past,
Yeah.
everything I went through. I lost a lot of things. I had a horse farm, and lost my home of 30 years, and it's been tough. But this is what gets me up and gets me going every day. And my kids get mad at me sometimes. They're like, "You're always on your phone," but I just can't help it. I just want to support the people that are out there that are just
Exactly.
giving so much. Hey, Larry D.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Larry D.
What's
And I
great
just
is
love you
All
guys.
the people that I missed in the chat.
the
Yeah.
amount
Oh,
of
I feel like
information that you get from it's crazy.
it is. I mean, like, I don't even know how I kept fish before. For real. I have no idea. I was never able to keep a planted tank at all. I remember setting up that discus tank and thinking, I went and bought the Amazonia soil, and it had the old lights on it, though, the old fluorescent lights. I couldn't
Hmm.
get anything to grow. And now I've got like a little old cheap light off of Amazon and an LED, and I've got some great plants, and man, they're just growing, and it's so beautiful to have that piece of nature, in the room with me, and just water puppies. I love them. I just love
Yes.
them. My little best friends, my fish.
So, how many betas do you have right now at this point?
Okay, I have 4 females in a beta sorority, and there's just some plecos and some white skirt tetras and a lot of corridors. I love corridors too. And then I have my other tanks all have a single bed in them. So I've got, mm, I have about 8 tanks set up, like little 3 and 5 gallon tanks
Hmm.
that have single betas in them. And like I keep thinking, I have multiple beta syndrome, like multiple tank syndrome, but it started with the betas. Like everybody always wants to bring me a beta, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to set up another one. So I've been trying to set up jars too. So I've got like 3 gallon jars, but I want them to all be planted. I want the fish to like be able to hang out in the plants, and I want them to have places to rest and just all that crazy stuff. But I haven't got up the nerve yet to actually breed them, because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have 100 babies, and then I'm going to have 100 jars in my room. I don't know if I'm ready for that. See,
Yeah,
Sandy.
it's
Love you,
I
Sandy.
ended up rescuing a beta myself,
Oh,
and
Can't
it's
nice.
help it.
happy.
You just got to do it. It breaks your heart when you go into these stores and all these fish are just in little cups, and they're just sitting
Yes.
there, and you don't know. It is an addiction, and I have an
Well,
addictive personality. So,
speak,
hello, my name is
speaking of
Mary Paige, and I'm a betaholic.
that, I should have renamed this stream Skipper's Therapy Session. But no, speaking of what you just said, I actually talked to it's a Petco manager,
Mhm.
and I asked him about that, and he said, "Well, that's the company." And I said, "What's up, Anthony?" I said, well,
Hey, Anthony.
I said, I'm gonna give you some ideas, and I'm gonna give you some places to go and check out, watch some videos, and stuff like that. And he said, oh, really? And I gave him Aquarium Co-op. Okay, I like this right here.
Dan.
Aquarium Co-op, and I think I sent. I can't remember. Couple other places, and I think he actually went and watched it. And I was explaining it to him, and he's like, "Man, I would love to do that." I said, "Well, talk about it. Just don't get fired, dude."
I know another one I love watching, and I help out on their streams is Primetime Aquatics. I love Jason and Joanna, and gosh, there's just so many great people out there. We got Danikin, we've got, oh my gosh, we've got so many. Chattanooga Ed, he just hit his 1,000. Like James Fisher, I can't. I feel like, and I say this all the time, people are probably gonna laugh at me, but I do. I feel like I'm surrounded by movie stars. This is my TV. I don't watch TV really anymore. I don't. I watch videos all day.
Yeah, my wife will tell you that I don't. I'm more on this than I am watching TV. For one, there ain't nothing on. Two, I
They'll be like,
enjoy.
you want to watch Netflix? And I'm in there with my phone.
Be like, nope, I got YouTube.
That's right. I got to see my friends.
Yes, I mean, there are just so many people who has their streams now. I mean, like it don't matter what time of day it is, you can find somebody streaming, or they got a it's a new video out. I mean, it is just absolutely just fantastic as this because like I didn't realize how many people actually enjoy with a hobby like this. I mean,
yes. It's like we found our little niche, our, what do you call it? A niche, whatever it is. You found I found a little home here. And just the fact that people, and it doesn't matter what people are doing is they're sharing their experience. That's what I lack is a lot of experience, especially with fish. Now I've got experience in all kind of other things. Ask me dog questions, horse questions, I can do that. But fish is what I'm kind of learning. All I know is that I try to keep with what my water is at home and everything's doing good. But I'm ready to, branch out a little bit and start keeping some more specialized fish or have, species only tanks. So I've got a 33-gallon at home I've been talking about for months that I'm going to set up. And I can't wait to get home and really get to work on it. Setting my daughter's tank up while I've been here has really got me inspired again. And Warner, I mean, who can't be inspired by Warner?
yes.
He's so funny.
I support the kids getting into this. One of them, and she was in here in chat earlier, is Brianna.
Brianne, yes.
Yeah, Brianne, there she is. She's doing pretty good, and I missed her live stream on the salt tank because I had to work that day. But that girl's smart for her age.
Oh yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Very much so.
And how old is she? Like, sorry, Brianne. Are you like 11? Is that right? Am I right about that?
She's
12 years old now.
12.
Well,
and
incredible.
My hat's off to her. She's going to do great as she moves forward with this.
Yes, she is.
Absolutely. I mean, she has more tanks, and she absolutely knows way more than I do about fish. And to be honest with you, she has taught me so much in the past two of her the live streams she had. I'm like,
wow.
I'm on a saltwater tank now.
Yeah.
That's like, oh,
just
great.
Wow.
Now I got to get another tank. Fantastic.
Right on, Bob. You said it.
Yes, she has done her
and
research.
Thank you, Bob, for everything you do in the community. Bob's one of the reasons I even got my first planted tank set up. I popped onto one of his live streams and I won a contest. I got a $50 gift card from Aquarium Co-op. And I can't even tell y'all how excited I was. It was just fantastic. And I bought me some plants and a sponge filter and, that kind of stuff. And that's what kind of really got me into doing the planted tanks. I got Pogo Stem and Stellatus octopus. And I love that plant. It's growing like crazy.
Ooh,
So I feel like
that
I'm
is a
some
nice
kind of,
plant.
big time planted tank person.
Yeah. Her dad Dave says she's 12 and she gets her smarts from her mom.
Hey,
Another
Dave.
thing I like about them is about her channel is the fact that her parents support it.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
think
Because
that's awesome.
Absolutely.
there are a few YouTubers that are out there right now and they're young people, and I don't think their parents are really watching what they're doing. They don't really know. And Brienne's she's come in as a very mature for her age, very responsible. She's very thoughtful, with what she's doing. And that's amazing. Because I remember when I was a little girl, I didn't have YouTube or internet or anything like that, but I studied. I looked at encyclopedias and I went to the library. And when I'd go into a pet store, I'd drive them crazy because I'd talk their ears off, wanting to know this and that and the other. Even bait shops. I was a big fisherman, my granddaddy was, and I'd stand at the bait tanks and ask them what the fish were and how they kept them alive. And I remember I bought a little baby channel cat at one of them, and I had that channel cat for years, even until I got married. That thing was in
Wow.
a 75-gallon tank, and it was huge. Like, I would want to send him to the Ohio Fish Rescue now, but it ended up going into a pond. But I loved that catfish. I loved it. My favorite.
Yes. I can't remember when she does live streams and I forget the time.
Ooh,
She could
nice.
say she's more welcome to say it on here, but she also has a pretty cool co-host. And a lot of y'all know her. It's Jess
Oh, yes.
Mains Tails Furs and Fins. Well, I
Yeah.
hope I got that right. She needs to make that
Yes,
easier.
she is awesome. I mean,
I
Jess
tell
is
you
so
what,
nice. I mean,
she's my sister
she will
from
help
another
anybody
mister.
out. It does not matter. Yes.
Jess
I
is
mean,
one of the best people. She's done so much fun stuff, like my birthday, for example. Man, she did a little thing where she collected $1 from people and they sent me a birthday gift, and I haven't had anything like that. And that was the sweetest. And then the Secret Santa at Christmas, that was so much fun. I haven't done something like that in years.
I
So
hope that happens again this year because I want to
yeah,
participate.
I
'Cause
had
I
Derek.
do as well.
that was pretty cool watching them
It
videos.
was. I got Derek 44 Mad Guy, and then Amber from Big City Bettas drew my name, and she sent me a wall stat method book, but I haven't even been home to see it yet. It came in the mail, and I'm dying to get home and read it and that kind of stuff. But it was just awesome. That's what I'm talking about. That's community. And I've missed out on a lot of that in my life. It's been so refreshing. It really has.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
Fish
guys, if I've
Tropic,
missed
thanks for
anything.
showing up.
Fish
Hey,
Tropic.
Nadia, Fish Tropic, Dave,
Blake's Aquatics. That's right. Carrie.
Blake's Aquatics, Sandra, Science Gal,
That's another. Those are all
Sean.
great channels too. Blake puts out so much quality videos. I mean, he's just
Patty.
an amazing person.
I tell you, it doesn't matter what you're keeping, or it doesn't matter what the issues that you're having. You can always find it somewhere
Hey, Alan.
from somebody on how to help, fix your problem or
Yep.
or how to keep whatever that you want.
Alan too. My friend Alan's
Alan.
here.
Yeah, thanks, Alan, for showing up. I just saw that. Sorry.
Man, you talk
Yes.
about listen here, guys. If I
Thank
could
you
get
so much,
Alan
everyone.
to get him, this guy has got the most incredible shrimp tanks you've ever seen. I'm not joking. Not only shrimp tanks, but aquarium fish in general. You know, his aquariums. He's just got into the Caridina shrimp too, and oh my gosh, they're so pretty. He's a shrimpaholic, but they are the most beautiful tanks, and I'm just so thrilled. He sometimes sends me videos of his tanks, and they're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sorry, Alan, I just had to say it because I love you so much. Oh.
So he has a channel with videos and stuff too.
I don't know if he's actually got his channel together yet, but he absolutely needs to. He's got some great yes, that Alan, you are a shrimpaholic.
Well, he
But-
came to the right place.
Yes, sir.
Yes, definitely. You know, to be honest with you, I just started recently keeping shrimp. I want to say about 2 to 3 months ago, and I got a feeling that I'm going
Yeah,
to be
they're pretty
having more tanks
addictive.
set up.
Oh my gosh, I want a shrimp only tank because when they just have their own tank, they zoom around and do all kind of stuff. They're so much fun. I've got some black rose shrimp from Roe back when she was around before she was gone for a little while. Now she's back, thank goodness.
Yes.
But I got some black rose shrimp from her. I've got some from LRB that were like just a mixed bunch. There was like blue ones, yellow ones, just whatever. It was a cull. I ordered his culls, which I knew his culls were going to be good shrimp, so I just went ahead and went for it. And then I got some from Amazon one time, and they were okay, but my ones from LRB and Rose, oh my gosh, those shrimp I got from Rose are awesome. I mean, like, I didn't lose a single one of those guys. I just plopped and dropped them, and they are thriving, having babies. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
She's another awesome individual. I'm going to try to get up here on here too.
Oh yeah,
There's so many amazing people in our little community, our fish community, or shoal, however you want to call it.
yeah,
It's pretty. I think it's pretty amazing.
it really is.
And everybody that's in here, please go to everybody's channels and give them a thumbs up and a pineapple as well.
Yes.
So
Support everyone.
In about 15 minutes, make sure you go check out Q Aquatics. Susie Q, she is another.
Oh yeah.
And actually, she's a fellow Pennsylvanian.
Oh, is she? Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
She is.
Her Kings and Queens. You said Kings and Queens Secklage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott,
I
he's from PA, and
is he? Okay.
Foxy Fish is from PA also.
Yes. I love Roxanne. She is just a joy.
Yeah, I love her giggle.
I know it. I've adopted her. She's one of my kids.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
And before I forget, dog was getting in the trash. Sorry. But before I forget, I was messaging Jess, and in July there is going to be Christmas in July, so if people wants to, they'll be able to send fish as a Secret Santa gift.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
that would be
Nice.
cool. Absolutely.
Well, I will have to get in on that because I've got a bunch of orange shrimp that are just going nuts in my tank, and
Oh my gosh.
and I need to send some of them out for sure.
I forgot. I did get some orange ones too from Roe. She sent me like some extra shrimp. I don't know why I forgot those, but she sent me like, I don't know, 5 or 6 orange shrimp just as a bonus. And I was like, wow, that was really cool. So I do have some orange ones too. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm going to have fun though when I get home though. I've been gone for a month And this time, at least, I've had my daughter there, and she's like been topping the tank off and feeding every 3 or 4 days. But when I left, when I was going through the stuff with the grandson, I was gone like 6 weeks, and nobody touched them. I mean, when I got home, they were like the aquariums were about half full. They were all the way down, and it was a mess. It took me forever to get them balanced back out, but it was kind of good for them, really, in a way, just to let them sit that long, because I've not had any problems with them since then. Now, people are always telling you like to keep your hands out of the tank and stop messing with stuff, and it kind of taught me a lesson that way. That but now water changes, of course, are important.
Mhm.
But where they sat that long, they're doing really good now. Like I've got good growth. All the fish are doing good. All the shrimp. So it's hard to keep your hands out of it sometimes. I want to tweak on stuff and fix it.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Yeah.
key things when it comes to that is you don't, once you have it the way it is and they're doing great, you gotta let it alone.
Right. Let's see.
Is anybody? We got about 10 minutes left. And then Susie Q will be on. Anybody have any questions for us three, or especially my guest here? You guys
Man,
can ask me a question anytime.
We've had a
Yes.
great. I mean, we got no baby. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay, close the door. It's Warner. He wants me to order him some Legos, and I don't know what it is, but I told him if he was good and would let Nene talk on the phone or the computer for a little while, I would order him some Legos. And he's going to make sure I hold up my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
But it's going to kill me when I have to leave here. Not only him, but, I've got 3-year-old twin granddaughters too, and they are so precious. But I've got 3 grandkids in Virginia too, so my heart feels like it's being ripped, back and forth. I just want us all to be together. That's what I'm praying for. So hopefully. And then if I come back to Kentucky, I'm going to be close to you, TN. So
Yes.
you and Bob, and I say TN, Robert.
Yes.
I've got to have a meetup with you guys someday. I hope that we can
Yes.
all get together one day and have what is it, Aquashella, or what's the other one? What was the other one they had? Oh my gosh, I had it on my I can't think of it. I just went blank. The aquatic.
Help us out in the chat, somebody.
Yeah. What is the other thing? No, not aquatic experience.
What's
what
that?
am I trying
Sorry.
to say?
I think that is right,
It's the
Mary.
aquatic
Is that it?
experience. Yeah.
It's aquatic experience. Okay. It just
Yeah,
didn't sound
and then-
right for some reason.
Then there's another one in Pennsylvania. It's called the Keystone Clash.
Oh, nice. Furlough, yeah, I better order those Legos.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm about done ordering Legos because them things never stay together, and then I step on them. Oh, that makes me so mad.
I remember seeing some slippers one time that were advertised as Lego proof slippers. I thought, boy, that was a good gimmick. It was just a pair of flip flops, but it was like Lego proof slippers. I don't remember what it was, but oh my gosh, those will make you say a bad word if you're not careful.
Oh. Yeah.
Scott had a question. He goes, "How do you get rid of pest snails?"
No, he's messing with me.
Oh.
That's my buddy from up the street.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He said, I'll tell you what happened. He said he wanted some snails. I said, well, I got these ram's horns. See, he's still messing with me.
Yeah.
I'll come to your house. I ain't scared of you, but
he ain't scared.
He thought he got rid of them, and then they just came back.
Snails are your friends.
speaking of the aqua shell and stuff, I would love to go to at least one of them events this year.
Oh, I
I don't
know
know
it.
which
Me
one,
too.
but I would love to just experience that at least one time. I mean, but I'm
I'm
I
sure if I
think
do
it.
it one time, I'll keep going
Oh
every
yeah.
year. But
I think it was Carrie from Science Gal that was telling me about, her going to it. And that's where she met Joey, the king of DIY and everything at.
hmm
What an incredible, I mean, an incredible way to meet up with people and get to talk to them. And it's just beautiful. I mean, that would be awesome to be able to have an event like that. I think I heard that was it Aquashella or the aquatic, one of them has been like canceled, like they're not going to have it anymore. And that makes
Aquatic
me sad.
experience.
Is that one? Okay. I did
I
hear
think
they weren't doing that anymore.
I think it's just this year though, 'cause, Chubbs had mentioned
um,
something about it.
Okay.
I think that there's going to be one down near Chubbs and Jess in the next couple of months. I want to say I can't remember which one it is. I don't know if it's like the I can't. I want to say it's Aquashella. I think.
Thanks for coming, Nadia. No, it's not Aquashell.
Have a great day.
It's something that they have down in their own state. Yeah, in their own state, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
I'm
wish we
probably
had
going to
like a
try to.
local.
Huh?
I was just saying, I wish I knew where like the local fish clubs. I hear people talking about having the local clubs around them.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything around me, not that I've found, not that I know of, or if it is, it's like on the other side of the state. So I
that's
think when
the
I get
issue
back,
with me.
yeah,
Either
it's
got to
just
go to
nothing close
Pittsburgh or
by.
out by Philly, and I ain't doing that.
Right.
I'm
You
country boy.
know.
I don't care for the city.
I know
If
I'm a
something
country girl and
happens,
I'm living in the city. It's driving me crazy.
if something happens, um,
There's
we need to try to
Jess.
get Bob and James and Chattanooga, Ed, and a couple more to set up something. To have
Oh, it'd be
everybody like
awesome.
it's a fish like a meet and greet slash.
Hmm.
Where you just have like a parking lot thing set up and just everybody hang out or just swap fish or anything like
Aquafest.
that.
Aquafest is
Oh,
what
Just
they have
Aquafest.
down there. I
Oh,
think it's in New
okay.
Orleans.
So sorry. I've been bad
okay.
about looking at the chat.
Thanks, Petro
Been up
Man.
here just.
Well, I plan on trying to make it to the one in Chicago.
Hmm.
I just got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to work a lot of overtime, but I'll figure out. I need to figure out how much everything's because that one ain't till August.
Mhm. Well, to see if I go to any of them, I'm going to either have to like ride in with somebody or go on um the air, like a airplane or something.
Yeah.
It'll be one of them deals. I'll be going.
I'm driving because I know what'll happen.
How much are the
Oh
tickets?
yeah, because you're going to see something and then you're going to want to bring it back. Yeah,
Oh Lord.
My luck,
yeah,
I'd win a
that's what I was
stinking
thinking about
fish.
too.
My God, if I'd win a fish tank or something, you
Yeah,
know.
there you go. You got to bring it back with you. That's for sure. Because I couldn't just leave it there. I would definitely have to like go get me like a U-Haul or something like a small U-Haul and just drive it back.
Yeah, you can get a van. You can get a U-Haul van. They make them. I'm sorry. I would like to go
But
there
that's
too, Scrub. But that my gosh, that's whew,
All right, Sandy and Brienne. She's
that's
up
a
to
whole nother.
196.
That's a whole nother stinking other side of the country.
Yeah.
I'd have to fly there.
oh yeah, definitely. Did I miss something in the
Eric,
chat?
when's the show in Florida? Do you remember? It's in Orlando. My wife just yelled at me. It's in June.
Okay.
June
Now
13th,
that one
14th.
I
she
might
said.
could make it.
Whatever that weekend is. 12th, 13th. Eric said 12th, 13th. Then my daughter's like 14
I just heard her.
year.
Yeah. She said 14. Oh my goodness. Hey T-Bone. T-Bone's here too. Deborah. Al Wet
Hey, T-Bone.
Socks. Hey Al.
Hey, Al. Deborah.
Fish Tropic. I don't think I said hello to you or Deborah. Oh my gosh. I was so excited. I haven't been watching the chat, so I'm so sorry if I missed anybody.
No, you're fine.
I was just enjoying running my mouth.
Well, you haven't done it for so long. I had to bring you up out of the woodwork. I got tired of not seeing you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
really.
you.
I mean,
Jess has been trying to get me to come up, and so's Catfish Terry, and I've been here for the past month, and it's just been so busy. And I'm gonna get, and then Cassie B, that used to be up with me. I think she and I are gonna try to do a few live streams.
Mhm.
Amy, I might want to join Amy sometimes. I'd love to see Science Gal again. I just love this community so much. That's all there is
I
to
could
it.
be I
I
could be a
learn from
very
y'all every day.
I could be a very persuasive person. I'm just saying.
Yes, you can be. And then who
yes,
was
you
it?
sure can.
Not last weekend, but well, no, it was last week, or was it last weekend or the weekend before? I went up on multi-tank addiction too. So he
Yeah.
he contacted me, and I went ahead and went up there. But it's like I feel like I have to get my nerves up. I don't know what in the world. I've kind of gotten shy.
All right, we're gonna have to end this because I don't want to go over on Susie Q. So why don't
Yes.
everybody go over to Susie Q and drop the hashtag skippers. See if she can figure it
Hashtag
out.
skippers. Okay, y'all, let's go over there.
Hashtag skippers and
Hashtag
All right,
skippers.
everybody
everyone
have
for
a
showing up
good
here.
night. Thanks for coming. I want to thank Mary Paige for coming up.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Mary.
You guys
And
are awesome.
thanks for my co-host for making it.
Well, I try, Skipper. Thank you for having me.
Y'all
buddy.
did great. I really enjoyed it so much. I love each and every one of y'all in the chat. Y'all take care. Stay blessed.
See
Bye.
y'all.